Hey guys, my name is Dr. Cade. I am the founder of Rooted Apothecary, and we are back with Mr. Cason Lehman. Ready to have some fun today and talk a little bit about CBD, talk a little bit about low back pain, and a little bit more about what you do and what you excel at. So I think the first thing that we can say is a lot of people are reaching out, and telling us about their amazing testimonies of how CBD has helped them with pain. And obviously CBD is not the cure for pain, right? But we've had so many testimonies about people using the stick, the multi-stick that we've got on the website, or the tincture, or this and that as part of their routine that's really helped them. And I've always been a big proponent of getting to the root cause, and I know that's why you and I get along so good, both with symptoms that people are dealing with, and even in their relationships, and even with work, right? Getting to the root cause instead of treating the symptoms is so important. So CBD isn't the cure, right? We might handpick our ingredients, and we might have formulated a stick and a product that works really, really, really good. I stand behind it. I'm proud of it. I'm amazed at the testimonies. But at the end of the day, when that wears off, or when it wears off your skin, or you take a shower, or whatever, you're still going to be in the same spot if you've done nothing to affect the root cause. And today we're going to talk about low back pain, and there's muscles, there's ligaments, there's the spine, there's structural issues. We can't fix a structural issue with a chemical solution. That just doesn't make sense. And CBD, for all intents and purposes right now, is a chemical solution. It's not going to affect the structure. So we're going to talk with Mr. Cason, and he's going to give us a couple different techniques and maybe a couple different tips of how to really, fix the structure ideally for, low back pain. And should we give the disclaimer now, or I think we should give the disclaimer now, right? The things that Cason's going to talk about, there isn't one low back fix, right? That's going to work for everybody. Every person that we talk with at the physical therapy table, the chiropractic table, who we're coaching, everybody's different. So a spondylolisthesis case is going to be different than a scoliosis case, right? Those are going to be massively different. And so we're going to go through some general things that I think are going to make a big difference for a lot of people. And if it doesn't work for you, that means dig deeper, and do a more customized plan. So with that being said, Cason, where are we going to start with this low back pain stuff, man?
Well, you hit the nail on the head. We can get so caught up in the details, in the diagnosis, in the actual structural misformation in our body. And so I did that for a long time. And what I do for everything that I teach is pattern recognition. I just look at patterns and I try and get bigger and look at it from a different angle, a higher angle, to see what works and what doesn't. So I've put together this, back pain guide that can help, the mass population to take their pain away. And ultimately, it is doing something. It's changing the posture somehow, whether it's pulling in your pelvic floor or squeezing your butt cheeks, maybe things that people don't know how to do, or they don't spend a lot of time doing, but to check in with their body and see if it's making it better or making it worse, and using awareness.
Well, I want to ask about patterns, and then I just want to put a little asterisk there. Cason is talking about low back pain, and he talked about the pelvic floor, and he also talked about butt cheeks. Neither one of those are low back stuff, right? But again, this is where Cason is so unique at looking outside the box, not just going where the pain is, not just going where the symptom is, what else is contributing to it, which is so refreshing. So let's talk about patterns, right? I assume sitting is a big pattern.
Yeah.
Stressed out, people working on a laptop is a big pattern, What other patterns are you seeing that contributes to low back pain?
Yeah, well, we're talking about the low back, but sitting is the new smoking, So when we sit, typically we round our shoulders and everything just compresses down. Our hips are all tied up and compressed. And so what I see a lot of is that tightness. So my whole postural program starts at the base of the spine. And to do that, we need to lay down. We need to lay down on our back and kind of get our spine moving in a way that is opening. So the pattern is move, number one, but we have to start at a space or a place where we can learn, where we can make this movement tangible.
It's so interesting, the things that I've seen you working with patients one-on-one, right, are some people, because of the position of their spine, because they've been sitting down so long, because they've developed irregular, abnormal patterns that are contributing to their problems, some people just can't even do simple things, you know, which blows me away. I didn't think that that was going to be an issue. Like, we're asking somebody to do a bicep curl, it's almost like they just can't even do something as simple as that, what we would call a normal function, because they have these patterns so ingrained in that are developing dysfunction, right? So number one, you said move, right? You're going to share this guide. When I think we've got the link below in the video, so you can make sure that you find it there. And what's the guide called?
It's just a reverse and prevent low back pain.
Okay. Is it hard?
No, it's so easy.
Are people going to hurt themselves trying it?
No, not at all. All they need is a hard surface to lay on, like a bed or a table or a yoga mat, and I walk you through all the steps that you can use to help to take the pain away or prevent the pain that will probably one day come if we don't do anything about it.
Does somebody have to have low back pain to do it?
No, it's totally a prevention technique.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's just so simple, you guys. So go check out that link. Cason, anything else you want to say?
No, it's my gift to you, and I hope that you can use it and do it.
So we're both in agreement. CBD is awesome, but if you don't fix the structure of what's happening and offset the sitting and the other dysfunctions that we've all developed from our modern world and modern technologies, CBD can only do so much, right? And so get to the root cause, strengthen up your butt, strengthen up your pelvic floor, get rid of that low back pain, and start living again, right?
Moving. Yep, thanks.
I'm Dr. Cade. Thank you, Cason. Talk to you all soon.